So I am about 30 minutes behind. It is Friday morning, 7:30 a.m. And as soon as I get out of the neighborhood, I will show you the road. This should probably be good enough. Oh. We are on the road. Drive stream. I used to do this all the time on Justin TV. The car behind me is driving like shit already. Dude, it's a two-way street. Pick a side. You're supposed to be driving on the right, not on the left, not in the middle. Take the toll road and save a total of 8 minutes. No. I'm not gonna pay to drive on a road to save 8 minutes. I forgot to change the chat settings. My bad. Alright. So I should be seeing any chat. Any chat. Ah, geez, look at the line already. What am I gonna do? Good morning, Cool Gaming. It's like rush hour at Dunkin' Donuts. You start getting a line. But I pre-ordered, so they're gonna get mad when I cut them. So normally on a Friday I'll be working from home remotely, but we have a situation at one of the residential houses. And, you know, no internet is an issue. So I gotta go over there and check out the router. You're moving very slow, my friend. And I cut the line. You pre-order, you cut the line. So it says I have a 47-minute drive. It's probably gonna be closer to an hour. Let me see if I got any response on that support ticket. Tickets. Why INT changing. Here we go. My open and pending tickets. Alright, let's see if they updated the ticket. Nope. People can't even reply. Picking up. Victor? Yeah. Nah. All right, thank you. All right, got my food. Let's hit the road. Hopefully not too much traffic. We're gonna take the scenic route because I don't want to pay the toll. That's not bad. It says it's 66 degrees today. We're in what, the third week of July? Not bad. Just sit back, enjoy the ride. Police ahead. Okay. Where? I'll let you know if they're still there. I'm a snitch. Haha. I don't see no cops. don't know where you're going, you have to depend on the GPS. Not that great. Oh, you're not supposed to drive on the side there, buddy. What's wrong with you? Oh, you think it's okay because you need to go to the parking lot. Yeah, it's perfectly acceptable because you're going into the parking lot. You need to drive down the side. Actually, now that I'm looking at the GPS, it is taking us to the highway. I'm guessing it's going to avoid the toll somehow. Ah, I see what happened. It switched on me. And I switched it back to the scenic route. Yeehaw! What's going on, Dan? Hola, hola, hola. So I have a situation at one of the residential homes, so I have to drop by and see what's going on with their Wi-Fi. So we on the road. Oh, only red light stopped me. Remember, green light means go, yellow light means go faster, red light means slam the brakes. Now, I try to help them over the, over the ticket system, but communication's way too slow. And I just have a feeling whatever the issue is, they're not understanding the process and how to deal with it. Or, and it's happened before, someone swapped some cables around, so the company router is not getting any connection to the Comcast router. So drive all the way to the house, and most likely it's going to be a simple fix. Oh yeah, I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts first. Went on the road, Dunkin' Donuts. And I had a reward for a free sandwich, so I got me sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, 2 avocado toast, skipping the bacon, and me, my coffee. I need my cafe, I gotta drive all the way to this one residential house, most likely to either plug the router in or correct the cabling on the router, because I wouldn't be surprised if for one reason or another someone touched it and didn't put it back together right. It's happened before, I just don't know if it was the same house. Now, on the very rare occasion the router could have went bad, I was trying to set an old one up to replace it just in case, but it's taking forever, or it locked up. Maybe that one's bad. So worst case scenario, I might have to go from the residential house to their nearby office. Hopefully they have a router, and then take that router back to the house and set it up. Oh, I mean, it depends. It depends. Sometimes the stuff we do seems common sense or simple to us, but to others that's not something they deal with on a day-to-day or something. But then again, there's things they would do that we wouldn't understand. So that's why I feel when I see certain comments, like I was watching someone's channel and I decided to go through their old videos, and there was some comments made by one of the people in the chat that was just like, really? And one of the things they said was teaching how to drive manual is easy. Well, to me, that's a perfect example. It's easy for people that know manual. Driving manual, for people that know manual, feel it's easy. For someone that's never driven, and then on top of that, never driven manual, and on top of that, never actually even driven a car, you're adding a lot to them. And I'm sorry, even to this day, I could move a manual vehicle. I wouldn't consider myself actually like a good driver of a manual, because I will forever F up that clutch. Now, that being said, the only manual I ever drove that was smooth as hell, even with me driving, was a BMW. That clutch on that BMW was amazing. But I think people tend to forget, just because we know something and it's simple to us, it's not simple to others. Well, I suck with a clutch, man. I'll start the sucker, I'll move the sucker, but I'm going to drive it like crap. And if you need precision driving, that ain't me. Because one of the things that's good about clutch, my understanding is, like in the Philippines, in the mountains and all that stuff, going up and down them hills, being able to control that transmission is very important. Maria struggled in certain areas because she's an automatic. Same thing with the motorcycles and the scooters, man. I'd rather hop on an automatic off the top of my head. Only because I had a few issues with an actual motorcycle, popping the clutch too fast and doing a pop a wheelie and felt like I was going to kill myself, kind of thing. But for me, if you're in a city, a lot of stop and go and all that, I wouldn't mess with a manual. I know some guys that drove manuals for years and they ended up with a bad knee, bad back. All right, Ron, take it easy. Sun's in my face a bit, so I can't see the chat too good. trying to read that comment, but it's hard with the sun and stuff. But it makes it sound like you had clutch issue, which I've seen people do. I think what you're saying, if you time it right, you can actually shift without clutching, which to me that's too much. I'll forever have to put that clutch in. My biggest issue is always first gear. Either I'm giving too much gas, or I'm popping the clutch too soon. Hello, I can't see your name because the sun is in my face. But hello. So, GPS keeps changing on me. Looks like it's taking me to the highway again. That's fine. There we go. Nico Cat. Now that's one thing that would hurt me with a manual. I wouldn't be able to do that kind of driving. Now one thing, because I had a manual before, but it was just to try to learn. One thing I did like was the fact of if you had a low battery, and some friends, you just had to push the car and pop the clutch and boom, 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 you were on the road again. All right. Toll Road 94 East Chicago. The only reason I wanted to avoid the toll is because before I went to the Philippines, they sent me some weird sticker I was supposed to put in my window, which I guess is supposed to replace the transponder. And I didn't do it. Now I don't know where the sticker is. So I don't know if my current transponder still works. So I guess this is a test. I have to read into this new system of theirs. And see if I can find that decal transponder for I remember I had an old Datsun like station wagon. It was a little station wagon. It was actually I believe automatic, and we swapped out the transmission and stuff, turned it into a manual just to play around with it. I think it was a B10. That sounds familiar. Cheap little beater just to learn. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun little car to drive. I mean, I also had a Mazda RX-7 that was manual. That was, I mean, it was an older model, but that was fun. It's a two-seater, so you weren't gonna pile a bunch of people in it, but that RX-7 was fun. And right now I'm trying to plan out how I'm gonna get back to the Philippines, because there's certain days I want to be there, but it makes more sense to me to stay extended period of time to cover those days, or I might have to break it up. And if I want to spend as much time as I want, it won't be at like consecutive. Like, instead of one trip to the Philippines for a few months, I wonder if I could probably pull off 2 trips to the Philippines at like half the time. I definitely feel 3 weeks to a month is too short. But maybe, 2 months, 2 times a year. I don't know. I gotta work things out with the job because I'm still working. The way the budget is right now, I might not be able to do nothing next year anyways, but I'm thinking, if I have to cut my time short, definitely want to be there in March, but then maybe like November, December-ish. I don't want to do January. I heard January is crazy. But maybe if I can't do an extended period, well, the flight really is long. That's really what kills me, and the cost. Because if I do just one flight with an extended stay, that's fine for me. But flying twice a year and have to be in a plane twice for that extended period of time. I mean, 2 trips, not twice, because you're flying there and back. So that's four times a year on a plane for extended period of time. But I wanna check out the Philippines. I want to enjoy the Philippines. I mean, I really want to check it out around the holidays too. The thing is, this year's not probably gonna work. I mean, I would love to go there like for November and December, just to see how it is with the holidays and everything, but this year's probably really not gonna work. I'll be pushing it. And then, if I do, let's say, March and April, for some reason I'm thinking there was something in May, because being there March, April, and May, there was at least, that right there, that's 3 birthdays. That's 3 birthdays. So, I mean, I think May was either 1 or 2 birthdays. I gotta try to remember. My memory's shot. But you know, go to the Philippines and then miss out on you know, hanging out for birthdays, you know, the couple birthdays, I'll probably feel a little bad. But you know, to me, March is a big one. So maybe if I could do like March and April, I'll be working most of it, so I'll only take like maybe a week actual vacation and maybe a week straight, or break it up like 2 days here and there or something. It all depends on the job. But let's say it's got to be a week straight, so do like a week straight between those 2 months, and then probably go back November, December, take another week off. Because I'm already set up where I could work from there and everything, so. Right now, my concern is the apartment. By the time they start working, if they have get everything fixed, I'm allowed back in, I might want to go and make sure everything's okay. I mean, I got the washer there. I'm more worried about the washer than the refrigerator and other appliances, but the fact that the washer's not actually in the house, it's in the like hallway. And then they turned off my security cameras. I understand they saw a light switch, or who knows what, but I'm not a fan of them turning off my cameras. So I'm gonna redo the cameras and actually put the cameras on the lamps. That way it's, when they turn them off, it's more deliberate, not accidental. Yeah, even though they're doing the renovating, we made an agreement that during the renovations they won't charge me any rent. They still might bill me for like electric and stuff, I'm not sure, but they're not going to charge me rent while they're renovating, and then as soon as the renovations are over with, I just start paying the rent again. So I still have the 2 studios and a 2-bedroom apartment in the building. And the other thing is, you know, I got all that furniture in there, so there was no way I was going to find a place and be able to move 3 apartments, you know, 3 units worth of furniture. If you consider the studio like 1 bedroom, that's 2 studios, so that's 2 bedrooms worth of furniture. Then I got a 2-bedroom apartment, so that's another 2. So that's 4 bedrooms worth of furniture and like 3 sets of kitchen appliances. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Now, once we get access to the building again, hopefully Marianne can rent out the studios. That'll help pay for those. But right now, I'm not earning in the Philippines until those units are done. I'm just waiting to hear that I have actual like access to the land, because I could walk to my land that I have, or I should say I could walk to the land that I'm going to use. But even though I have a right of way, it's all still vegetation and all that stuff. So it's not like Maria's going to drive right up to the land. I would have to like park by Hannah's or Marianne's and then walk. So to me, that's not ideal for building. Like my exit's coming up, but I mean, I'll check with Marianne, see if there's any more processing or anything we need to do. If everything's good with the land and I'm just waiting for the right situation, I might at least look into putting a temporary fence around it and getting it cleared out. And I mean, I already told Marianne, as far as the fruit trees, I already forgot what's there. Harvest them. I mean, don't let it go to waste. Take it, use it for their personal use. If they could sell the fruit. I mean, I don't remember what trees are there. I don't think they were coconut trees, but there's some kind of trees there growing fruit. And don't let it go to waste. I mean, I'm not a farmer, so I don't know anything about that stuff. I don't know when's the right season and all that stuff, but I'm still debating on if it's just gonna be a house for myself, if it's gonna be like my original plan, you know, rental, apartment buildings, like rental and stuff. I don't know. I really can't picture the development of that area because I have no idea what their plans are. The original owner has a lot of land. That is a big chunk of land. I think it was all farmland. So I know as far as Hannah, they're making it, you know, their personal residential location. They do a little, you know, growing. Hannah, I think, got chickens and stuff. So it's like, we'll have to see. It says I'm 4 minutes from the house, so we are almost done. Few more minutes. And I mean, if it wasn't for the privacy issues, I would take you guys in the apartment and just work on the stuff on live, but that is something with my job we cannot do. That's it for the coffee. Do I got time to check my emails? Nope, light changed. Stay in your lane, homie. Stay in your lane. Yeah, I'm avoiding too much stuff right now. I just realized I still have to do an oil change on this car. Probably just drive somewhere tomorrow, Jiffy Lube or whatever, get it done. I think tomorrow I'm actually supposed to be going to a party, but I'm not really feeling too good. And it is a good drive away. Looks like I have to turn. Just in case. No, privacy again. I muted the GPS, but just in case. Oh, don't give me that. I forgot to plug in my charger, and now my phone's dying. Not good, especially since I'm using the GPS to figure out my route. You gotta do that too? Yeah, and I'm just gonna find a Jiffy Lube somewhere. When I take the car to the mechanic, I want other work done, and sometimes they don't even do what I want done, or they do other things. I think I'm on the right street. I just have to find the building. I haven't been to this location in a while. I am close. Ah, there it is. And there's people here, so. Alright, that's gonna be it, people. Laters.